Good afternoon, softball fans, and welcome here to DeForest Athletic Complex as we get ready here for the contest between Waupun Post 210 taking on the Kickapoo Lady Grizzlies Post 447. Just trying to get an initial setup here. I thought I had my center field camera working. It is not, so I'm going to have to try and see if I can find time to make an adjustment, or we might just simply stick with what we've got going on here. It's been extremely hot out on that field and not getting underneath the shade. I've had my computer's getting a little hot. You're listening to Jeff's Hour here on Jeff's live stream. Hope you're going to enjoy this broadcast as we continue here from Athletic Park. Waupun will be the home team. Let's talk a little bit about their starting lineups here. On the mound for Waupun is going to be number 1, Roz Rivera. She is going to be flexed, and hitting for her in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spot is going to be Amelia Jones. The catcher will be Ryan Babish behind the plate. Out at first will be Lexi Gerritsen. At second will be Carly White. In at third will be Kaylee Plime. Kaylee Schultz. And at shortstop will be Kaylee Plime. Out in the outfield, left to right, Olivia Lease. In center will be Rowan Harder. And in right will be Ava Van de Zand as we get ready here to kick off the first ever American Legion State Tournament for softball. And it's an exciting time because we know that Coach Stanky had all kinds of little bits and pieces to do with this. And I'm going to have to see if I can figure out how to cover up my mic to stop the wind. I'm glad that we have it because it is roasting out here, but it's not making for good audio coming through my headset. Coming up to bat here for Kickapoo, number 11. Trying to find the rosters here. They didn't have the first name there. Number 11 will be Helen Clements. On deck will be Michaela Kaufman, number 1, and in the hole will be number 8, Bridget Hall. Here we go, getting ready for some action. Here comes the first pitch. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. As Roz Rivera gets things started out here for strike. I'll get some tape in between innings here when I run some of the advertisements. Here's the next pitch, right down the middle, fielded there at third base, fair, firing across the diamond and way overthrowing. It's going to be an error on Kylie Schultz. As Helen Clements gets on first base. Hit her in the glove, knocked it down, but then it went as a throw over and way overthrown, but nobody advanced. Rivera here with a pitch. Bunt opportunity, popped up in the air. Babish just missed it. What a play there by Ryan to lay out and try and get that ball. Just missed it, though, just out of reach of her glove. See, you got the scoreboard in the lower right. I may have to change it. I'll have to see how much the coaches are getting in the way of it. I wasn't paying attention to that right away in the beginning. Here comes the next pitch. Bunt opportunity fouled again, so it'll be 0-2 to Kaufman. The Lady Grizzlies from Post 447. The Kickapoo sponsoring Post. You know, we've had baseball in Waupun for a long time. Next pitch, gets her swinging, takes off, throwing down, just missed her. So it got a stolen base. Ryan didn't quite get enough underneath that. So Clements still advances on the stolen base. Kaufman goes out for the first out, swinging. Brings up number 8, Bridget Hall. The pitcher on record to start things here for Kickapoo. Hitting here in the third slot. Number 5, Gwen Fredrickson is coming up. Once again, Ryan had a perfect opportunity there, but that's tough popping out of there as a catcher. Gave it all she could and just outside the reach of the glove. Strike one. Roz is throwing a whole bunch of strikes. That's what we need to make sure. Got to trust your defense. No Ava Braun to help out today, or the whole tournament from my understanding. 0-2 now to Hall. Rivera waiting to get the signals. Here it comes. Here comes the pitch. Low, high. Going up into a little bit above the strike zone, seeing if they could get him to chase. They've chased 2 of those already so far. 1-2. Rivera on the mound, ready to pitch. Right down the middle for another strikeout. Roz is doing a great job. That's the second out. Holds the runner over at first base in Helen Clements. Number 5, Gwen Fredrickson up to bat. Shortstop. Here's the next pitch. Right down at the bottom of the strike zone there for a strike. Roz is just doing a great job with that strike zone. Hit on the ground over to the third baseman. Gets underneath the glove. Coming home, shooting it. Trying to put the tag on his Rebalish, and she gets the tag out on the 7-2 putout on Clements. So it's a single for Fredrickson. I couldn't tell if did the third baseman touch that? Was that an error, or you're giving that a single? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
That was a hit.
That was a hit, okay. Single off of the end of the glove, and then advancing, trying to get to second, but trying to score is Clements. And that, whoa! We might have some issues here. I'm going to have to tighten up those straps as the wind continues to keep blowing in here. Let's see what I can do about this now. And tuck it inside. There we go. There we go. Try and pull this down here a little bit. I don't have it lifting up. There we go. Unfortunately, I do not have that with me today. It might. Thank you. I actually have bungee cords in my vehicle, but it's a little far for me to walk.
Well, let me know if you need me to go grab something.
Okay, thank you. We'll see what happens. I'm going to step aside here while Kickapoo warms up. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the Homan family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Homan.
A reputation for being the best, the toughest zero-turn mower ever made doesn't come easy. It's earned by a precision cut, a perfectly manicured lawn, a job well done. It's earned by outworking, outperforming, and outdoing with horsepower, handling, and versatility. It's heavy-duty build quality and cutting power that means business. Introducing Bobcat Zero-Turn Mowers. Bring tough to turf. See Waupun Equipment Company in Waupun and Watertown today, your official Bobcat dealer.
Mike's Wild Boar Liquor Store on West Main Street in Waupun is your party headquarters. Beer, wine, spirits, seasonal beverages, a huge walk-in cooler, and more. There is such a great variety at Mike's Wild Boar. Come and explore. You can also get ice, soda, mixer, specialty malt and cocktail beverages, and more. Watching your favorite sports event soon? No party is complete without a trip to Mike's Wild Boar Liquor Store, West Main Street, Waupun.
Welcome back here to, whoops, got an echo there. Welcome back here to the DeForest Athletic Complex. Coming up to bat for Waupun Post 210. The Lady Wild Turkeys, I guess is what they're going to go with for today. Leading things off is number 9, Ava Vandezan, the right fielder. On deck will be Carly White, number 28, and in the hole will be Lexi Garrettson. See if the Lady Turkeys can get things rolling here. Hit right off of the arm And that's going to allow Ava to get on. Let's see if I can get this changed. Boy, I cannot tell you how hot my computer is right now. It's a little ridiculous. See if I can find the RP Sports one. So we got the nobody taken off for Waupun. Strike one in there. Hoping the computer doesn't overheat here. Figure out how I can fix that. Inside for a strike. 1-1 is the count to Carly White. Waiting to see if they can get the runner over to second base. Coach Stanky's coaching over at third base, makes the call. Can hear it down here. Here's the pitch. Outside, taken off is Ava Van de Zand. She'll get there easy. It was a tough play there for the catcher. Number 4, Tierney Arndt. So a walk, or a hit by pitch, sorry, and a stolen base for Ava Van de Zand. Runner now in scoring position here for the Wild Turkeys. Here's the pitch. Popped up in the infield. Going to get it is going to be the pitcher. She secures the out, and that's the first out. Pop up to the pitcher. Doesn't allow Van de Zand to be able to advance with that inside. Brings up number 12, Lexi Garrettson. Olivia Lease on deck. Thanks again for joining us here on RP Sports. Yeah, I can see I'm going to have to move my camera. Wasn't thinking at all about the coaching. That high rise ball, taken off, trying to throw her down, and just snagging it back. Lease was pushing it there. Van de Zand was pushing it there. Forcing the throw, but unable to move. Ball 1 to Garrettson. The first baseman for the Turkeys. Ball gets dropped. Van de Zand's going to take off. Whoa, she slipped over the base, reaches back. We won't put an instant replay on that one. I'm sure she doesn't want to see that happen. 3-0 is the count to Garrettson. I thought it was 2-0, but I must have missed a pitch. Here's the next one. Down the middle, hit on the ground, foul towards the third base side. Is Garrettson trying to move that run in and put the post 210 ahead right here as the home team. Here comes the next pitch. High and inside. That makes it 3 balls and 1 strike. Here's a chance for Garrettson, again, to score an RBI. On the ground, knocked down. Garrettson's going to walk down to first on the base on balls. Put herself also in position. First and third here for post 210. At the American Legion 19U State Tournament here in DeForest. Beautiful complex here. Hoping that Wayner is going to hold off. Inside, almost catches her on the elbow. It is a dead ball. It did hit her. Eva with good hustle, but unable to keep the run in because it hit her on the elbow. Bases are loaded with that hit by pitch. It's going to bring up Amelia Jones. 1 out. Trying to get this ball going here. Here's the pitch. High. Ball 1 to Amelia. She is the designated player. She's flexing for Roz Rivera. Last I had heard, Roz was struggling just a little bit from the plate, or at the plate. Good job there by the catcher, Arndt, to secure it. 2-0 for Amelia Jones. No place to put her here. So the pitcher's got to make sure she can come through in Bridge Hall. Here's the pitch. Inside edge for a strike. 2-1. Hot day today. Here's the pitch. Inside. Drills that one foul, and it is now 2-2. Really need a hit here out of Amelia. It doesn't matter if it's a fly ball, if it's into the outfield. Got to protect at that plate, choke up a little bit, get on top of it. 2-2. Outside for a ball, brings it to a full count. Pretty good pitch there by Bridget Hall. Try and see if she could entice her to swing. Good discipline there for Amelia Jones. Here comes the pitch. High, and she's going to walk her, and the first run's going to come in. The RBI is going to go to Jones. And bases are still loaded, and Waupun is up. 1-0 here in the bottom of the first. They're the home team. Yeah, again, I'm sorry about that scoreboard camera. Wasn't thinking. Thought I got here plenty of time. That's going to be popped up in the infield foul. Caught, and that's an out for Ryan Babish. First pitch swinging is the catcher, and is going to fly out to the third baseman for the second out. Brings up Kylie Plime. Number 0, the shortstop for post 210. Love these jerseys, but today is not the day to be wearing black. Here comes the pitch. Inside, dropped. Runners aren't able to advance, though, because bases are still loaded. Garrettson sitting over at third, Olivia Lease at second, and Jones at first. Not sure what the count is. I lost it here. Outside. See if we get a count here from the ump. Nope, didn't get help there. Here comes the pitch. Oh, right in there for a strike. Is it 2-2? 1-2? 1-2 is the count. Here comes the pitch. Behind her. It's going to be a chance for them to score on the 2-2 pitch, and a good hustle there by Lexi Garrettson to get on the wild pitch. Lease and Jones also move up, so there's no force sitting over at first base right now. Here comes the pitch. High. Battles to a full count. Good job there by Kylie Plime. Chance to really put in one more run up here for sure. Anything that's hit on the ground with the speed that she shows. Strikes out swinging. 1-2 runs on no hits. 1 error and 2 left on. After 1 complete, the Wild Turkeys of post 210 in Waupun, 2, and Kickapoo Lady Grizzlies 0. We'll be back after this. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports.
Every piece of land has a story, written by those who work it. But everyone's story is different. So the question is, how will you tell yours? Behind the wheel of a John Deere compact tractor, mower, or Gator utility vehicle. Run with us and start telling your story today.
Financing available to qualified buyers. Contact Ballwig Implement in either of their 2 locations, Waupun or Beaver Dam today. For details and anytime online at ballwig.biz.
Welcome back here to DeForest as we get ready here for second inning. Leading things off for Kickapoo. It's going to be number 7, Annie Clement. On deck will be number 13, Lexi Kaiser. And in the hole will be number 4, Tierney Arndt. Roz Rivera still on the mound. 0-2 for Roz. 1-2 now. Inside, fouled that one off. Really nice pitch there by Roz. Keeps it at 1-2. Softball really doesn't have, they don't have pitch count. I mean, yes, you're keeping track, but they're not looking at anything as a possible score. Here comes the pitch. Down low. Good block there by Ryan. Behind the plate. I have not seen Ryan do a lot of catching, but she did a nice job there knocking it down. Here in the second inning, deuces are all wild up on that board. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Inside for Rivera, brings it to a full count. Annie Clements, the right fielder here for Kickapoo. Here comes the pitch. Right there on the inside edge, goes down looking for the first out. Roz Rivera doing a good job of dealing. Gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna get that sun to stop beating on the computer because she is hot. Hoping she's not overheating. Was planning to also change the scoreboard camera. Batting number 13, Lexi Kaiser. First one in there for a strike. But then I ended up getting stuck moving the sign, started to hang it up, and then I was asked to put it back down. So didn't even run the extra ad that I needed to. So we're going to be a little tight here. Hit over to the right-hand side, right at Ava Vandezand for the out. 2 down. Good catch there by Ava. 2 outs. 2-0. Post 210 with the lead over post 447 from Kickapoo, the Lady Grizzlies. Here comes the pitch. Right on the inside edge for a strike to number 4, the catcher, Tierney Arndt. Here's the next pitch. High and inside. Roz been staying inside almost all of her pitches. Can't imagine. This is a darker than even the baseball field here, and these ladies got to be cooking. Holds on to that one a little bit too long in the high for a ball. Glad to have you all watching with us here. As soon as I can actually see my computer and get settled in, make sure you're putting stuff in the chat. Inside, that's going to be fouled off. Trying to get to it was Garrettson. Just missed it. 2-2. Speaking of Lexi Garrettson, her brother, I'm hoping, Noah, is going to join me here tomorrow. And maybe Caleb, my son, and maybe Austin. I'm not sure. Trying to do the doubleheader thing with baseball, and I know they are playing. So I'm going to give a shout-out. That's a foul ball to Big Nate. Did a great job, I hear, getting things set up and rolling, so very proud of him. We spent the last several days doing stuff together to make sure that we could get him working that. Outside, full count now to Arndt. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2-0 here in the second inning. The top of the second. Lady Grizzlies inside. She's going to draw a walk, and once again, there's going to be a runner that's going to get on base for Kickapoo post 447. Coming up now is going to be number 14, Elizabeth Stovey. Stovey is the third baseman. Here's the pitch. Strike on the inside. Babish pops out of there quick. Strike one to Stovey. Here comes the pitch. Right down the middle again. Strike two. Just going right after her. I think that's where Roz needs to stay. Just keep attacking, keep attacking, keep attacking. Force them to hit. On deck is number 6, Darcia. That's going to be popped up into the air. Calling off, the right left fielder has it, and making the play is Olivia Lease. No runs, no hits, no errors, and one left on. After 1.5 here from DeForest, the score is 2-0, post 210, with the lead and coming up to bat.
Joint or spine pain holding you back from the activities you love? Exhausted from relying on pain medications? Dreading the thought of steroid shots or invasive surgery? At New Medical Center, we believe in tapping into your body's own natural healing abilities. Our cutting-edge regenerative treatments use your body's own natural biologics to repair and restore damaged tissues. Imagine getting back to a life of movement and freedom in one simple in-office procedure. No downtime, no lengthy hospital stays, and no painful recovery. Isn't it time you reclaimed your life from pain? Call us at 920-324-9899 or visit us online at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899. New Medical Center, 160 Gateway Drive in Waupun. What are you waiting for? Get back to living pain-free. Call New Medical Center now.
Motor repair and replacement, pumps, pulleys and belts, barn fans, distribution of Milwaukee tools, and more. With convenient locations in Oshkosh, Waupun, and Fond du Lac, WW Electric Motors are your trusted local business for electrical and mechanical apparatus services. Just like our area teams go, WW Electric Motors can make it go too. Over 65 years in the area.
At W&W Electric Motors.
Kylie Schultz leading things off here for post 210. Grounded out to the second baseman. 4-3 put out here in the second inning. Number 7, Rowan Harder up to bat. And then the top of the order. Inside, she's going to foul that off to the right side. And the first baseman's going to catch that. So 2 up, 2 down on 2 pitches for the second out. Comes to the top of the order here, Ava Bandazan. Hits that one hard. Over the center fielder's head. Going out there and running hard and getting a double out of it is Bandazan. Stays hot, gets a double for post 210. And it's going to bring up number 28, Carly White. Flew out to the pitcher in the first. On deck is Lexi Garrettson. Here's the pitch. Right at the top of the strike zone there. Good pitch coming in here for Bridget Hall for the Lady Grizzlies from post 447. Here's the next pitch. On the outside edge. Really good placement there. Carly's got to protect now. Got to get those toes up on top of the plate. Lean over it. Protect anything that's on the outside. Take a hack at it. Here comes the pitch. Inside. Pops it up. Center fielder calls it. Comes in and they collide, and the run is going to score on the E. I couldn't see if that was a center fielder or was it the shortstop that had the error. That's who I thought it was too. But E8, okay. And Carly with her speed ends up at second base. Van de Zandt scores. That's a base hit, too, also right out to the fence. Gerritsen gets a big piece, double for sure, scoring another run. Standing up, and Gerritsen all over Hall. And post 210, getting things rolling here in their bottom of the second. It's already 4-0. Inside for a ball to Olivia Lease. Lease got hit by a pitch in the first. Here's the next pitch. Way behind. That's going to allow Gerritsen to get over to third. And she is in scoring position. All of this happening, going back up to the top of the order with 2 outs. I'm going to give a shout out quick, and then I'll make sure I make that adjustment on that tarp. Popped up into the air. The shortstop grabs this one from Lease, but not before some damage is done with 2 hits, 1 error, 1 left on, and 2 runs scored. And after 2, your score is 4-0 here from the DeForest complex. We'll be back here for the top of the third. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports.
Summers in Wisconsin. One day it's 70 and sunny, the next day humid and 100. Stay one step ahead with All-Phase because your comfort is our priority. Hi, this is Bucky with All-Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Columbia, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Our family-owned business is here for you in all seasons. We have over 25 years in the field. Log on allphasecomforts.com.
All-Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, providing your comfort zone for all season.
For football using Huddle, new basketballs for girls and boys teams, reseeding and landscaping of the JV soccer field, support for different tech programs, and more. The Waupun Athletic Booster Club also provides scholarships for athletes. Good luck, Waupun, in your game today.
Welcome back to DeForest. I made the blue tarp even worse. First pitch from Roz Rivera is a strike. Right on the outside, just missing. 1-1. Post 210 with a 4-0 lead over post 447. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast here again. Put stuff in the chat. I haven't talked a lot about that, but I'll tell you right now. Ball 2-1. They will tell you the same thing tomorrow one way if I bring those broadcasters in here. I've been doing baseball for a long time. I'm on my live stream as well as at RP Sports, and they go back and they watch this. In fact, they probably will watch it right after this game. High. Ball. 2-2. I just... 3-1. 3-1. Here comes the next pitch. Strike 2. Right on the inside. It's pretty hard to lay off that high pitch. 3-2 is the count. Roz Rivera on the mound. Right there, a little bit high, but a strike is called. Looking, you got to be aggressive. And Jelinek is going to go down on a strikeout looking. Full count strikeout. Brings up the top of the order, number 11, Heidi Clements. Started things with an error at shortstop, or take that back, at third base. Here comes the pitch. Hammers that one, that might be gone. Oh, off the fence. Out in left. Stumbles coming around first. Otherwise, it would have been a double, but it's going to go as a single. First pitch gives it a ride. First hit here for Kickapoo, post 447 here in the top of the third. Brings up number 1, Michaela Kaufman. Playing in the outfield today at left. Here's the pitch. Off the end of the bat, fouled off. 0-1. Roz has done a good job so far of commanding the strike zone and putting those pitches where she wants them. She's had a lot of the girls chasing that high pitch. Looks too good at the eyes. It's hard to catch up to that, though. Here's the pitch here. Right on the edge of the plate there. Strike 2. Got to leave it to Roz Rivera. Going right after Kaufman. Kaufman struck out swinging in the first. Swinging again. There's that one we're talking about, up at the eyes. And she is down on strikes for the second out. Clement still stuck over at first base. She got a stolen base in the first. The ball kind of hopped to Ryan. She couldn't get it quite cleanly. Here's the next pitch. Ball. Fires it over, holding her back, making her get in the dirt. 1-0. Good idea there by Babish and Garrettson. Working together there on the throwdown at first. Here comes the pitch. Right down the middle. That's going to be over to Garrettson, getting the range and getting the out. All right. I'm going to have to get caught up on the book here. Somehow I missed everything that was taking place, but Ava Vandazan is back on base. There's 2 outs. It's 6-0. I'm not sure how the scoring and everything took place. So I'll get some help. Vandazan with a stolen base. Kylie Schultz sitting over at third. Here comes the pitch. Fouled off. Good job there battling by number 28, Carly White. Second baseman. Here comes the pitch. Right down the middle. Hit on the ground just outside of the reach of the third baseman. Firing across the diamond. And great speed hustling her way down. And 2-run score for Post 210. Apologize for losing that live stream there for a second. I'm going to tell you I'm getting a little frustrated too with my headset here. I got a broken speaker wire and it keeps going in and out so I can't hear myself. So we'll going to continue to play with that. Taken off is White, stolen base, and reaching on the infield single. Lexi Garrettson up to bat once again, had a double in the second inning. It is 8-0 here in the third. Here's the pitch down the middle, drive hard, just outside of the reach of the shortstop, and scoring, coming all the way around. Going to have to get down. She does. Good job there by Carly White to come all the way around. And it is now 9-0. And a second base hit for Garrettson. A single and then advancing on the throw. Brings up to bat number 5, Olivia Lease. First pitch to her is going to be a ball. 9-0 for the ladies from Post 210. I think Coach Novice just wanted to make sure that he could get on camera because he keeps bopping in and out of there. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Here's the pitch. 3-0 to Lease. Two outs for Post 210. Here comes the pitch. Inside to Lease. Walks. She was hit by pitch. Flew out to the shortstop in the second for the final out. And now is walked. Puts runners at first and second. Looks like we're going to have a visit to the mound. We'll be back after this message. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your state of Wisconsin license.
Base hit here for number 33, Amelia Jones, advancing on the bobble. And that allows for Lexi Garrettson to come all the way around and score. Run over at third base is Olivia Lease. So Jones advancing on the bobble. Behind, that's going to get past. Coming in to score is going to be Olivia Lease standing up. Here's the pitch. Ooh, way outside. It's going to allow another run to score. So the pitcher just gave up on it and decided not to come in and help cover. And now the score is 12-0 here in the third. Off the top of the glove, 3-0. To Ryan Babish. Flew out to the third baseman at her first at bat. I was hoping that she can get a nice base hit here. Really good athlete for now. Is coming in as a sophomore. Watched her on a basketball court. Strike one. A little bit late. Volleyball player. And now playing softball for a really good Post 210 team. High. Babish draws the walk, and a runner is back on. Courtesy coming in. That's going to be number 29 for Waupun. Didn't write down all the subs, so man, that's going to be Caroline Klug. Running for Babish. Takes off. Right away, gets a stolen base. 1-0 with 2 outs. To Kylie Plime, 2-0. Plime struck out in the first. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike. For Bridge Hall, the pitcher. Behind, good job there knocking it down and putting it up the line. Drawing the walk is going to be Plime. Now runners at first and second. Coming up for the second time in the inning is going to be Kylie Schultz. Hit her in the foot. Dead ball, bases loaded. For Rowan Harder. So Wild Turkey is running through the lineup. We'll step aside. There's going to be a pitching change. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports.
Motor repair and replacement, pumps, pulleys, and belts, barn fans, distribution of Milwaukee tools, and more. With convenient locations in Oshkosh, Waupun, and Fond du Lac, WW Electric Motors are your trusted local business for electrical and mechanical apparatus services. Just like our area teams go, WW Electric Motors can make it go too. Over 65 years in the area.
At W&W Electric Motors.
The Waupun team is having a sweet season. Speaking of sweetness, let's all get to Gooth's Candy. Gourmet coffee, specialty popcorn, a sweet bite of gourmet chocolates, and more. If you're seeking the finest, choose Gooth's Candy. Come and see them for some yummy homemade chocolates, turtles, drink specials, specialty popcorns, candy, nuts, ice cream, knickknacks, and much more. Main Street, Waupun. And Gooth's Candy, a sweet treat.
Welcome back here to the DeForest Athletic Complex. Here in the bottom of the third, the lady post 210 still batting. That's going to be popped up. New pitcher coming in is going to be number 13 for the Lady Grizzlies, Lexi Kaiser. Now a senior. 0-1 is the count to Rowan Harder. In two, takes one to the back and is going to get on by a hit by pitch. So the lady post 210 have batted around. Pitching change came in. Run scores in Ryan Babish, pinch runner. Kylie Plime is sitting over at third. Here comes the pitch. Top of the order. Ava Vandezan fouls that one off. Was hit by pitch, hit a nice double, and then walked in the third. Her first time up. Here's her second time up with 2 outs. Post 447 from Kickapoo trying to get out of here and see if they can get at least another at bat. Right down the middle, Vandezan fouls that one off as well. Now she's going to protect. 0-2. Here comes the pitch. Strike 3, gets past. Runner's going to try and score. Safe, and a safe at first. Wow. Good job there. Ava couldn't believe it was a strike first. Takes off running, gets over to first base. That's in there for a strike. Strike one. Over the first baseman's glove in fair territory. 1 run scores, 2 run scores. Harder and Schultz. Schultz coming around for the second time. And that is 16-0. And that's going to do it. As post 210 is going to get the victory here over Kickapoo, 16-0 in 3 innings. I'm going to step aside. We'll be back here after these messages. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports.
Or garden salad lettuce. Deals on Ballpark or Oscar Mayer hot dogs. Blue Bunny ice cream. Piggly Wiggly 24 packs of water and more. Get these and more great deals at Waupun's Piggly Wiggly. Shop the pig all this week for incredible deals. And shop cattails connected to Waupun's Piggly Wiggly.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the Homan family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Homan.
A reputation for being the best, the toughest zero-turn mower ever made doesn't come easy. It's earned by a precision cut, a perfectly manicured lawn, a job well done. It's earned by outworking, outperforming, and outdoing with horsepower, handling, and versatility. It's heavy-duty build quality and cutting power that means business. Introducing Bobcat Zero-Turn Mowers. Bring tough to turf. See Waupun Equipment Company in Waupun and Watertown today, your official Bobcat dealer.
Mike's Wild Boar Liquor Store on West Main Street in Waupun is your party headquarters. Beer, wine, spirits, seasonal beverages, a huge walk-in cooler, and more. There is such a great variety at Mike's Wild Boar. Come and explore. You can also get ice, soda, mixer, specialty malt and cocktail beverages, and more. Watching your favorite sports event soon? No party is complete without a trip to Mike's Wild Boar Liquor Store, West Main Street, Waupun.
Every piece of land has a story, written by those who work it. But everyone's story is different. So the question is, how will you tell yours? Behind the wheel of a John Deere compact tractor, mower, or Gator utility vehicle. Run with us and start telling your story today.
Financing available to qualified buyers. Contact Ballwick Implement in either of their 2 locations, Waupun or Beaver Dam today for details and anytime online at ballwick.biz.
Joint or spine pain holding you back from the activities you love? Exhausted from relying on pain medications? Dreading the thought of steroid shots or invasive surgery? At New Medical Center, we believe in tapping into your body's own natural healing abilities. Our cutting-edge regenerative treatments use your body's own natural biologics to repair and restore damaged tissues. Imagine getting back to a life of movement and freedom in one simple in-office procedure. No downtime, no lengthy hospital stays, and no painful recovery. Isn't it time you reclaimed your life from pain? Call us at 920-324-9899 or visit us online at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899. New Medical Center, 160 Gateway Drive in Waupun. What are you waiting for? Get back to living pain-free. Call New Medical Center now.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your state of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
Welcome back here to DeForest. Let me just give you a quick update of what happened here. So the Waupun Post 210 game over. They beat Kickapoo Post 447, 16-0 as the home team. In the bottom of the third, they were able to finish up and get those 16 runs. So congratulations to Post 210. They will be playing at 6 o'clock, so stick around and join us here as we'll be here again for the 6 o'clock game. I'll have to see where they're going to be playing, and I'll see if I have to change my setup or what's going on here. But we'll be back for that for the 6 o'clock game. Here's the summary for today. So 3 innings of play, 6 hits, 2 errors by Kickapoo, 5 batters left on, no errors for Waupun, and that puts it 16-0. You've been listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports. Hear from our sponsors. We'll come back one more time, see who they're going to be playing and where, and we'll be back.
Excellence in dentistry meets exceptional service. It's Dentistry of Wisconsin in Waupun and Beaver Dam. From routine cleanings, checkups, and maintenance to more advanced dental care and cosmetic services, choose Dentistry of Wisconsin. Doctors Metzger's, Truckenbrod, Dittman, and Warner, along with their friendly staff, are here to care for you. Visit their state-of-the-art facilities in Waupun and Beaver Dam, accepting new patients. Dentistry of Wisconsin. They'll give you a reason to smile both inside and out.
Andy with us here at the other bar, Main Street in Waupun. Stop on by this warm summer week. Maybe swing on by the air conditioning here, right?
Yeah, it's going to be a warm one this week, Nick. Daily specials going on every day. You have to stop in and see what Tierney's bringing out of the kitchen for the day. Of course, our daily specials are Monday. We have pizza specials with all-you-can-eat shrimp and fries. Tuesdays is Mexican all day. Wednesdays is wings after 4. Thursdays is build your own burger. Fridays is fish. And Saturday, of course, is our appetizer special. Buy one, get one half off.
But a preview for the trucking show coming up in middle of August.
Yeah, I hate to say it, we're going into August, but yes, on August 11th, we have Kitty Corona here, taking our main stage in the parking lot starting at 7 p.m. Party like we always do every year. We'll have fish fry going all that day, and we're looking ahead to truckers. Hopefully good weather.
Our favorite Milwaukee sports team, the Brewers, of course, playing decent baseball.
So we'll have that going on every day this week. You can always find the Brewers on. You can always find something going on here. We got 16 different draft lines, so there's always something for somebody.
Andy, have a great week. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Nick.
The other bar, Main Street. Shop some great deals this week at Waupun's Piggly Wiggly. It's a BOGO with 16-ounce packages of assorted varieties of bacon this week. Deals on iceberg, coleslaw, or garden salad lettuce. Deals on Ballpark or Oscar Mayer hot dogs. Blue Bunny ice cream. Piggly Wiggly 24 packs of water, and more. Get these and more great deals at Waupun's Piggly Wiggly. Shop the pig all this week for incredible deals. And shop cattails connected to Waupun's Piggly Wiggly.
Motor repair and replacement, pumps, pulleys, and belts, barn fans, distribution of Milwaukee tools, and more. With convenient locations in Oshkosh, Waupun, and Fond du Lac, WW Electric Motors are your trusted local business for electrical and mechanical apparatus services. Just like our area teams go, WW Electric Motors can make it go too. Over 65 years in the area.
At W&W Electric Motors.
Welcome back here to DeForest at the Athletic Complex. Do you happen to know what post is DeForest? Sir, could I see what your shirt says for DeForest? Post 348. doing a great job here running this tournament here. Everything has been running smoothly, and there's all kinds of support, so congratulations to them. Also want to read this out. True Cleaners Professional Cleaning and Water Restoration is a sponsor of the Boys and Girls State Legion today. Carpets, upholstery, pet odor removal, janitorial services, construction cleanup, power washing, and more. Call Cleanup Keith at 210-0711. That's 920-210-0711. Give Keith a call at 920-210-0711. I also know that they were supposed to have a sponsorship here for Jimmy John's, so we want to thank Jimmy John's here on the broadcast for making sure and ensuring that they're following Post 210 boys and girls. So congratulations to Post 210. They will be back up here at 6 o'clock. So right now I've got 3 o'clock. I'm going to be starting to pay attention to the radar, see if I need to take care of some stuff because storms are supposed to be coming in sometime today. Let's hope that it's not until 10 o'clock tonight where everybody can get everything in and get this all cleaned up. But once again, a 348 Post here from DeForest doing a great job handling this first ever American Legion 19U Girls State Tournament. 2 divisions. Division 1, Waupun advances and will be playing Watertown coming up at 6 o'clock. Thanks for listening to the game. This has been Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports. Thanks again over to Nick, and I believe that I heard that the guys were ahead 5-0, and I apologize. I didn't even get to look at the chat the last time I was scrambling to just make sure I could get everything going. So Wisconsin Swarm was watching from Two Rivers, and again, the boys were up 5-0 at Holman, and we'll be back here at 6 o'clock, maybe a little bit earlier.